A lot of people that died got all of these signs, but they undermined these signs and then went out and they couldn't come back again. 4 spiritual signs that can save you from untimely death. Number 1, snap sleep. You wake up in the morning, you want to go to work, you want to hit the road, you're going to somewhere, and then suddenly a snap sleep came to your eyes. And then this sleep, you don't understand it. It's confusing and complicated. You try to fight the sleep to still make move, and it seems like the sleep becomes unbearable. In this case, you have to be careful. That might be a sign to save your life. That might be a sign to save you from untimely death. Number 2, you wake up in the morning, you get ready, and you hit the road. As soon as you hit the road, just maybe few steps away from your house, you hit your left leg, and then you undermine, you hit the leg again, the same left leg again, and you move further again, you hit the same left leg again. At this time, you need to retrace, because this might be a sign to save your life from untimely death or from the danger in the front. Sometimes hitting your leg once, the left leg once, might just simply be that you're not going to meet the person you're going to see, or you're going to miss what you're going to look for most times. But hitting it second time and third time, it's a very serious sign you don't need to overlook. Number 3, a child's strange cry. You wake up in the morning, you get dressed, you want to go to work or you want to go somewhere, you have a flight to catch up or something, and then suddenly one of your daughter or one of your son suddenly start crying. And as the child is crying, the child is telling you, "Daddy, don't go," or "Mommy, don't go." And then the child keep crying, and then you made a promise to this child that you're going to buy stuffs for them when you're coming back. And yet, this could not stop this child from crying. Normally, when you say to a child, "I'm going to buy you something," the child stops crying. But in this case, you try to promise everything to this child, but the child refuses. The child kept on crying to the extent or to the point that the child will hold your legs and cry and ask you not to go. At this time, you need to listen. It might just be a sign to save you from untimely death. It might just be a sign to stop you from going where you're going that would have ended you or probably caused you a very serious problem. And then number 4, the previous night you had a very terrible dream. The previous night you had a very bad dream about yourself. You had one certain dream. Maybe you had a dream that you're inside a coffee. You had a dream that you had an accident. You had a dream that something happened to you. And then you did not do anything about it. And you hit the street. A lot of people have died because they refuse to listen. God and the spirit that hovers around the earth gives you signs because they cannot talk to you. And the only way they will give you signs is by this means. They are only telling you, please don't go. Maybe the spirit of your family members who are late, maybe your ancestors, maybe they don't want you to die for one reason or the other. Maybe the spirit of God, maybe they just want to save your life and they are giving you these signs. But you undermine. Funny enough, no matter how good the spirits are, they can never force you to do what you don't want to do. But they will always help you. But the only way they will help you is when they give you the signs and then you listen to them and become cautious of the signs. When you fail to listen, at the end of the day, you might end your life because you refuse to listen. So share the video, make sure it gets to everybody because a lot of people need to know. A lot of people get this sign before things happen to them, but most times they refuse to listen. Maybe they see it like it's nothing. Maybe they see it like it's a coincidence. People always mention coincidence. In the kind of world that we are living, nothing happens by accidents. No smoke without fire. When you know these truths, you will always be safe. But when you fail to adapt onto all of this, you might end up unnecessarily. Share. Let it get to everybody to save lives. A lot of people that died got all of these signs, but they undermined these signs